A congresswoman has been charged with assault. And if that sent shivers down your spine when you saw that news today, please allow me to explain to you why I think that was actually a significant unforced error by the administration and what it actually tells us about what's going on. So, of course, you may remember that the mayor of New Jersey, Mayor Baraka, was arrested for actions of conducting oversight at an ICE facility. Now, they've been talking about arresting congresspeople now since that happened. Well, today we learned that they actually dropped all of the charges against the mayor, but they also announced that they are charging Rep. McIver with assault and for basically interfering with those ICE operations. And yes, in a climate where people are arresting political opposition, that is scary. It should be treated as scary. It is a big deal. But I actually think it's a significant sign of weakness, and it was an unforced error. Clearly, despite what the administration says, my assessment is that they dropped the charges against Baraka because there's no case there. There's nothing to say. There's it's a big fat nothing burger. And so in lieu of that, they went for the most vulnerable congresswoman they could find. And I've seen the videotape. If you've seen the videotape, unless the government has something that we are not seeing, this seems to me like this is a big fat nothing burger as well. And of course, we saw the same thing with James Comey, where the right has made a huge deal out of what happened with Comey and the seashells. But again, no charges. See, the thing is, if you're going to start arresting political opposition, those charges have to actually mean something. Because if you go all the way through the process, which is cumbersome, enormous, expensive, and at the end of that, those people get found not guilty, which I suspect they would, that just proves that the whole thing was a farce and it significantly undermines the authoritarian. So while it is certainly alarming that we are arresting political opposition, there is some glimmer of hope to realize that there is not the structure or the law in place to actually make any of this stick. Now, something to watch out for. I believe this administration is going to grow increasingly frustrated with their lack of progress in this area. They believe that the big actions of questioning James Comey, charging a congresswoman, arresting a mayor, they believe that that will silence people. But it's clear that that is not the case. So at the next step, which what authoritarians do is they start to change the laws. So if we see attempts to change the laws, then indeed we should be worried. But I think even Republicans in this Congress understand that should they change the law in this way, that those laws could easily be applied to them. So if you're looking for a bit of good news, I think dropping the charges against the mayor and even the charges against the congresswoman, I don't think anything's going to happen. And I think that's a major sign that this authoritarian is not as strong and all powerful as he would like us to believe.